We're going on vacation. We're going to Florida, but we're not taking the Model Y. We're just taking this down to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm about an hour from there. We're picking Karen up and my daughter. My mother-in-law is going with us, and then we're gonna take the Model X. We're gonna leave this in there. Oh my gosh, I haven't driven in this kind of rain in forever. It's ridiculous. Hopefully the Sunshine State turns into the Sunshine State for us.
Where?
Right above.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, look at it.
So not really what I wanted to deal with today. That Falcon wing door broke. So that's what this video is about. This is about a trip video, but there's so many trip videos out there. But this is, we're going on a trip with not just me and my wife, but my mother-in-law and my daughter. And we're going to the Evermore Resort. It just opened up in Florida, Orlando, and it's supposed to be an 8-acre pool or pond or lagoon. I don't even know what they call it yet. But we're gonna go down there. It's supposed to be 80s and sunny. Let's get down to Charlotte, get the rest of the gang, and I gotta load this car up so then I can load up that car. So I made it down to Charlotte. I'm at a supercharger, kind of topping off the car a little bit. We have 182 miles. The family's not with me yet, so I'm just charging up the car. I still have to fill this car up. And it's, you know, it's hectic trying to get everything going and moving, but I'm excited because we're going on vacation, first of all. Second, but it's gonna be a long drive because we're going to be stopping somewhere, spend the night, and then we're going to be making it the rest of the way. We can't even check in until 4 o'clock tomorrow. So probably one charging stop today and then stay at a hotel that has charging. I should have had them fill this up earlier. We're at 60% battery. We're only getting 89% or 89 kilowatts. So may not charge very long because it was just right across the street, but it's kind of slow. So looking at the charging, I put it in the destination, and I don't really want to follow this because we have 208 miles on the car. We're charging really slow. To get to a good supercharger, I really don't want to charge here in Columbia, South Carolina. That's I don't really like that supercharger. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go past Columbia into Orangeburg. And this is the one with a bunch of solar panels right on here. There's some places to eat, nice, decent gas station here. So we're going to try to make it all the way there. It is only 133 miles with navigation. It says we'll get there with 8% or 9%. Now, I'm the type of person that would roll with this, but since I'm adding a couple more people, it's rush hour, I'm going to give it a little bit more time, and then we'll go. I'd like to see if that get up to like 15%. And then I can always slow down if I had to get there, but getting all packed up, leaving the car here at where Karen works, Beck Aesthetic Surgery. You know what? I gotta run and use the restroom, so let me show you the building. That's actually the main entrance. There's Dr. Beck.
How you doing?
Welcome to Beck Aesthetic Surgery, where you can be seen, be heard, and be the best you. For a limited time, come see why our med spa is unlike any other. Currently offering free consultations, a savings of $75. Click the link below to get started with a free consultation.
So I got everything in the car. All 3 of them are in the car. I barely closed the trunk. Let's go to the first charging stop and then a hotel later on. So we're at the supercharger in Orangeburg, and I kind of look orange a little bit, but that's from the light from the supercharger. I dropped them off in the store. I'm gonna go in with them, but we're gonna charge here, and then we're gonna stop one more place, but that's gonna be the hotel eventually. We gotta find that out. Trip's going pretty good so far. I did realize though, oh, by the way, this supercharger has solar panels on top of it, which is really cool. But I did realize that a Cybertruck I think would come in handy. But I also realized I didn't even use the frunk, so I'm gonna have to, once I come out of there, I'm gonna move some stuff around so I have more room for Gwen's walker. Have a little bit more space. Maybe I'll put my camera bag up there and some other things, but a Cybertruck would have been a lot easier, especially to get in and out with the walker and get into places. It's a little windy and chilly. I'm gonna go inside and get some snacks. So we're at the second spot. This is Pooler, Georgia. We just got into Georgia. and we're charging up. Had to move because I was at that one right there, and that didn't work for some reason. The car kept saying ready to charge, so we were ready to charge. It just wouldn't charge for us. So it is now 10:30 at night, so we're looking for a hotel. I don't know if we're going to stay around here or if we're going to go a little bit farther. Well, Pooler, Georgia is around Savannah, Georgia. We're pretty close. I know, I can tell. Well, there's a hotel right behind us, or maybe it's a motel. I don't know.
Anyway.
So we ended up going down the road about another hour. There's a supercharger right over there. We're gonna get in this hotel, get some sleep. It's almost midnight, and there's a storm coming. So I'm gonna charge up in the morning because we have 87 miles, plenty. Even though the car will be cold, I'm going inside to get some sleep. Just woke up and the charger is right next to the hotel. I should have plugged in last night, but it was already midnight, so we got 78 miles. The next supercharger is only 45 miles, so I'm gonna give us a little bit of cushion so we can get going because the rain actually does affect your range. The next stop is Yulee, and the car should be more warmed up because right now it's gonna suck plugging in. Not just because of the rain. Oh, gross. Come on, car. Come on. Oh. All right, let's see what it ramps up to. That's actually better than I thought. We're up to 200 kilowatts and the car's not even warm. It is 70 degrees outside. Now we're over 200 kilowatts. So maybe I'll charge for a little bit longer than I thought and go past Yulee. Let's look at where we're going. Let's see. It's the Evermore Resort. So right now it's showing we can go past. Actually, we can charge once. We're going to go past Jacksonville, St. Augustine, Florida, and then we cut over, charge there for a while, and then we can make it pretty much one stop today. Looks like we'll be there at 1:30 if we leave right now, which is great. Because I called the Evermore Resort while I was eating a really gross breakfast. It wasn't that good. I called and asked if we could check in early, and it looks like the rain and this band of storms coming across is going to stop right around 1 o'clock there. So if we can get there at 2 o'clock, they're going to want to stop for breakfast, maybe the restroom a couple times. So maybe we're going to be there probably 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We can get in there a little bit earlier. We're going to be driving in the rain for most of the day. It's going to be spotty once we get into Florida, kind of like how probably Florida weather is. So we just got to Buc-ee's at St. Augustine, Florida. I dropped them off at the front door. I pulled around to the back so I can charge. But the crazy thing is, this is the most rain. It's actually picking back up again. This really sucks. I should have plugged in. But it's the most rain that I've driven through in such a long time. Pouring down rain. We ended up having to go super slow because of that. Rain affects your range. When we left, it was bouncing between 7 to 9% when we left. And now we got here doing like really slow. Actually, at some points we were doing 45 miles an hour. And it stopped. It's slowing down. I'm going to go plug in. And now we got here with 9% battery, so rain definitely affects your range. But we did just get kind of get the car washed. We're only getting 152 kilowatts, which doesn't make sense because batteries, maybe because we are under 10%, it'll probably ramp up. I'm gonna go inside. We got 30 minutes. This is the last stop we have to do before we get there. We already got the key code. Hopefully the Sunshine State turns into the Sunshine State for us. That was the worst rain I've ever been driving in for such a long period of time. From Savannah, Georgia, all the way to Orlando, it was pouring down rain where I couldn't really see really well at all. But we're here. It's actually the next day. I had such a migraine or such a headache from driving in that rain, and the rain stopped as soon as we got here, which was amazing. And we just chilled out on the porch here, and I'm going to show you that in a second. This place is amazing. This is one of the flats, so it's a 4-bedroom condo basically, and a nice living room area, nice kitchen. I already cooked breakfast for everybody, and there's 2 rooms on this side. There's a room over here, has a king bed, view of the lagoon. This is an 8-acre pool basically. And it looks gorgeous out here. We were already paddleboarding today. It's lunch. So they went to go get some massages and I'm not, so I'm staying here. I'll show you the place. Each room has their own bathroom, huge bathroom here. He would have loved it. Tom is actually Karen's dad, and he passed away the very beginning of December. And they had plans to do some fun things, go on some trips. I don't know if you saw that there's an oxygen tank there, and Gwen walks around with a walker, so it's really hard for her to get around different places. They had trips planned to go to Hawaii, different stuff like that. So we want to do that stuff for Gwen. This was more accessible because it's not that far of a drive. It's an 8-hour drive. Yes, for her, it's really rough for her, but that's why we broke it up in 2 days. And this place is amazing. This place is beautiful. We're right onto the water. You can walk right out there. We got a patio out here. Watch the beautiful water. Watch everybody. 4 bedrooms, like I said. Has a laundry room with another bedroom here. The lights flicker in this room for some reason. Let me turn those off. And then, of course, a bathroom in here. That's where my daughter's staying. The cool thing about this place, and this isn't sponsored, I paid full price for this. It's actually 3 nights. So you have 4 days, 3 nights. It's $3,500 with all the fees included. 4 bedroom, sleeps 11. And this is a really cool one. Let me show you this. If you got kids, you're gonna like this one. So in here is the bunk room. It's not very bright in here, but you have a bunk bed. You have a queen size bed, and then I guess twins with a little staircase going up here. This is really cool. The kids, I would have loved this if I was a kid. I'd have been up on the top bunk here, probably jumping off. Plus they have their own bathroom, shower. So great for kids. If you have a bunch of kids, if a bunch of families get together, it makes it well worth it. And then this is Karen in my bedroom. She's not under there, there's a pillow. But look at the view. Look at the view from our bedroom. Paddleboarding, kayaking. There is some swimming areas. Like right over there, there's a swimming area. There's a big swimming area over there with a slide, with a rope slide or a rope jump, and swimming pool, heated swimming pool over there. But this is a beautiful, beautiful resort. Just opened up in February. There is a hotel there, Conrad Hotel, and that's where they're getting their massage done. It's a pretty fancy place, but I looked at that place first because I figured, okay, hotel room. Can't be that bad. But 2 beds in a hotel room was the same price as a 4-bedroom flat here at the resort. So that's why we got this one. Even if it was just me and Karen, I think we would get this one. Oh, and of course our shower, bathroom, shower right there. Nice, beautiful. I'm not a real estate photographer or anything, but let me show you outside. This is why we got this. We're on the 3rd floor, so we're above the palm trees. And this is so nice. There's an old VW bus that is the bar down there. We were sitting right there this morning. This is beautiful, beautiful weather. They're actually setting up for a wedding, I think, tonight, or maybe tomorrow. You can rent the paddle boards right over there, and then there's right on the other side of that building is like the food court area, but then there's really nice restaurants way back there. The nice thing is that you could just sit here, relax. We watched the sunset last night. I'll show you a picture of that. And actually we saw from, they were, I think, 6 miles from Universal, so we saw some fireworks from there. Beautiful golf course here. I wish I had brought my clubs. I'm gonna start playing some golf again. And just like that, you're outside. So we walked around last night. It's a 1-mile walk all the way around the 8-acre pond or 8-acre lagoon. It's beautiful here, especially at night. It's nice and calm. That's what all the flats look like. There's 5 levels, and there's I think 2,000 flats available. So there's a lot of space here, and this isn't fully booked up, or this isn't fully done yet. This was finished in February, so it's kind of early. don't know if that gives you an idea of how big this place is, how big this pool is. It takes quite a while to paddle over here because there's a lot of constant wind coming, but this water is beautiful. I mean, it's a pool, but it feels like the Caribbean. Now, if you've ever been to the Caribbean, this is very similar in feel to this. Very relaxing. This is a relaxication. We're not doing anything major. We're not walking around amusement park or anything like that. We are taking walks around this, but wonderful. So not really what I wanted to deal with today. That falcon wing door broke. I came out to the car, and I'll show it to you, but I came out to the car to get something, to find something in the car, and I went to close it and it stopped. And so on here, it actually showed on the screen that pops up, like right now, calibration required, and it won't close. You hit the button, nothing happens. Close all. It thinks it's closed. Actually, it thinks it's wide open, because when I got on the phone with Tesla, they said to go into service and it needs to be calibrated. So I hit the calibrate button. So when you hit the calibrate doors, you hold this down. But when I did that, I held it down, the door started moving up and then it dropped. I should have grabbed you guys, but I was on the phone with Tesla and I thought, okay, the wind's blown, it just needs to be calibrated, it would close. Well, it dropped. I thought it was going to fall off. I thought it was going to hit the ground. It didn't. It stayed there. And then I got scared. I let go. So the guy told me to do it again. I hold the button down, and now something is broken. I think an actuator is broken, because now it was pushing down on here, and I heard some crunching, and I didn't want the glass to break, so I let go then. Now it has to be towed to Tesla. I'm in Orlando. I live in Charlotte. You can't make this stuff up. Let me show you the door. So here is the door. It won't close anymore. It looks like you can close it, and they told me to drive it, but I can't drive it. You hit the button, nothing happens. It won't move. It's lined up good. I thought it was going to slam and hit everything here and cause more damage, but it didn't. So I got on the phone with the service center in Orlando, the Tesla Orlando. And Brandon, if you're watching this, you were great on the phone. You were awesome, but I can't take it there. So what I have to do is I have to get a tow truck, which they're on their way. About an hour from now, they'll be here, and pick up the car and take it to Claremont. I don't know. I'm not from this area, but it's 40 minutes away. Brandon told me that it's a bigger store, so they should have some parts. Hopefully it's just an actuator, but it's covered under warranty because this is a 2023 and we only have 26,000 miles on it, so it's under warranty. The issue is it's Friday evening, service is closed. Saturday, they start at 8 o'clock, but we leave Sunday morning, so they're not working Sunday. So I don't know if we're taking this home or not. We might be driving something else back to Charlotte. Worst case, it takes a while. I'm coming back down in this area in 2 weeks. I'm going to Universal Studios with my brother-in-law, Karen's brother. We're going down there. We could always pick the car up then, but I want to drive our car. I do have to say though that Tesla service, or Tesla roadside assistance, is on point. They've already called me. The driver's on his way. I'm in a resort, so I don't really know where I'm at. I gave him the address, but I'm gonna walk up a little bit so I can kind of guide him and show him where the car is, and maybe I should pull it up over here, make it easier, because it can drive a little bit. So I was waiting for him, but they're here. They're at the main entrance, but they won't allow him in, so I have to slowly drive the car up to him. Hopefully someone can drive me back here, because it's a long walk, but a little inconvenience on top of the inconvenience. So when I go into reverse, it's going to tell me your falcon wing door is open. I got to ignore that, put it back into reverse again, and now it's going to beep the entire time. And I've got the AC off because I don't want to keep it running and forget about it, and then it just drains the battery completely. So I got to drive slow so the falcon wing door doesn't mess up even more. So I'm here, I'm at the front gate. I had to pull it up here, and now they're telling me no one will take me all the way back over there. Actually way over there. I have to walk all the way back there. I mean, it's a nice pretty walk, but I'm sure they can call somebody. Come on, people. If you need towing in Orlando, give them a call. I just hope he doesn't take it on the highway and the door goes flying off. I guess we'll have to see. Got the trolley picking me up. Hello. Thank you very much. Have a good day. You do the same, thank you. And now we wait to see what Tesla says.
Where?
Right above.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, look at it. We see it. Yeah, send me that video.
So it'll go up and then it'll break apart, and then the rocket that takes off will come back and land. We won't see the landing, but you'll see it turn around and come back.
Wow.
Onto a boat way out there.
That's cool.
Yeah, like I could tell, like,
Yeah, it's better than fireworks.
if you didn't know what that was, people would think that was an alien.
Yeah, somebody don't know what it is and see it, they're probably like, what the crap is that?
Why do they do this at night? So everybody can see this?
I don't know. So we're walking to our Uber. We're on our way back to Tesla, or on the way to go get the car. Tesla jumped on the car and got it fixed for us enough so we can get home. They were able to fix the actuators and get the door to close. There's damage to the headliner, but we're gonna have to get that done back in Charlotte because it's, what was it, 3 days or 3 weeks? 3 to 4 days to get the parts. So Tesla was nice enough to give us a Uber voucher, so because it's 45 minutes drive or 40-minute drive to Tesla, and then we'll be able to get our car. Thankfully though, you guys are awesome. You were great communication through the app. And did they call you?
Tesla?
Yeah. Yeah, they called. It's awesome communication. And this looks like a Toyota Camry coming up right here. And then we're off to Tesla. There's one in Orlando, and then this Claremont one is.
No, this
really
one
new
is
too.
they're just gonna build it.
brand new
It
one?
says yeah.
Oh wow.
And I tried to remember when I saw it close to this
I think
area.
we're very busy around here.
Must be a lot of Teslas around here.
Oh yeah, it's getting popular and bigger, you know. So no, she showed me the security. They take my license and all that, you know, security.
Okay.
But she showed me exactly. I told her this I-flat and she gave me the direction.
Perfect.
There's a truck coming, ma'am. Don't open that door yet.
Okay.
There's
Thank you. It's been wonderful.
Thank you very much. This is a nice Tesla store. There's a Cybertruck. Okay. Yeah.
I don't see a reason why you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. You guys delivering a lot of Cybertrucks? We're on vacation and we found the Red Sea. Look at all these red Teslas. You know, in Charlotte, there's not that many people that have the red Teslas, although this is a new red Tesla. It's very, very bright and vibrant. Most people have the darker colors. This is the new dark color. It's almost like black. You see the new color? The new gray.
Looks black.
Yeah, it's very dark.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Well, just
Well, it's better to wrap.
yeah, but it's so close to black.
It is very close to the black. Look at all these Teslas. There's so many of them here.
Well, how many trucks they had? 4 back there.
There was, I think, well, one of them was on a lift, and then there was 3 along the back wall. And none of them were available, we asked.
Every employee here has said that they have a order in.
Yeah, so if someone backed out, they said it goes to the next person. That's what they said anyway. But my friend, the bearded Tesla guy, was in the right spot, the right time, and he was able to get his that way. And then he actually drove his back to Florida, towing it with another Cybertruck, which is pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This is a back parking lot. I'm sure there's a supercharger close.
Oh. Well, the other side's not blocked off. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's just probably for service. I'm surprised they didn't charge it for us. We knew the car was on the other side here. We just wanted to walk around the building. Oh, there's a Cybertruck. There's another Cybertruck sitting in the back here, waiting for delivery. It's all dirty. It's a cool truck. With that heavy rain, I wonder how this would have, how that probably would have worked better than the Model X. The Model X wipers suck. Maybe we should get one of these things. What do you think?
Yes.
Yes. And there's our Model X. So they were able to fix the actuators so it can close. Like I told you before. Oh my God, look at they dinged our doors. No, just kidding. I haven't fixed that yet. But the door works. So what they had to wait for was this headliner. It was popping down, and I can't even tell.
It doesn't even look bad. They said they need replaced.
Well, that's them. Well, they'll replace it. So they have to drop the headliner in Charlotte. We'll have to do that. But close it again and make sure it works really good before we hit the road. So the crazy thing is, here, hold this. It got to about here and just stopped. On the screen it said calibrate doors. So I hit the button and it started to move up and got up to this part, got up to about here, and then just slammed down to the car. I thought it hit the ground. Scared the crap out of me because I'm expecting glass to break everywhere. We're on vacation. Scary. And then he had me hit the button again, and then it was moving up and then just crackling. I thought the glass actually broke that time, but I think the actuator completely broke when it slammed, and it was forcing its way into the headliner, and I think that's what broke the headliner. Great communication here. They were able to get this done at 3 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock right now, but by 3 o'clock the next day on a Saturday, for us, knowing we're on vacation, awesome. Tesla's awesome.
How do you know it's recording?
So we're at the supercharger, and I pulled up the notes from Tesla, and it looks like, well, that door that was broken, the front one, the front actuator, it broke off the ball. So it was forcing itself into right here, and that's what damaged the headliner. But they replaced both of them, even though only the one was damaged. So they were able to fix everything, no problem, replace both of them, and it works perfectly now. Thank you, Tesla, for the fast service. And it's not because I'm a YouTuber. I know people will comment that. They had no idea. This is not a service center I go to. So I learned yesterday a couple things. Let me clean this off. From our Uber driver going back to Tesla to get the car, we learned that this used to be a PGA golf course. So Tiger Woods would play here. In fact, Tiger Woods used to live here. His kids went to a private school not far from here, some academy down. He said a bunch of rich kids. But the Uber driver was really nice. He actually told us about this area and what this place used to be. So over there, where all those villas were, that's where the old place used to be, the old resort, and there's a bunch more where you can bring your horses and everything. And then, of course, the golf course was here, but everything over here where we're staying and those homes over there is all new and not done yet. The big hotel was here, and then all these villas on this side. So I think I would like to come back here, definitely come back here. Evermore, if you'd like to bring us back here, that'd be great. Since we did miss a little bit because of our car broken down, and that was a different experience. Never had to deal with anything, a car breaking down on vacation, but Tesla service, by far, amazing. It couldn't have happened at a better place, because if the door broke on the way down here in the rain, that would have sucked, because what would we have done? We could have driven it anywhere. We'd almost have to find an overpass or something or some type of awning to sit underneath while Tesla came to get it. But that would have just been a nightmare. But I definitely would like to come back and bring my golf clubs and play this course. I do want to start playing golf, like I said. Now that I know this is a PGA golf course and the Masters is going on this weekend, I'm kind of getting in the mood to play golf again. Not that you really need to be in the mood to play golf. Golf is a really fun sport, but it's great exercise, and I used to play all the time. Fun fact, I used to be a caddy when I was a kid up in Elyria, Ohio, at Elyria Country Club. I started caddying when I was 13 years old until I was 19. It's probably the most fun job I ever had. Well, this is cool too, but I don't really consider this a job. But we had a great time here. I'm not going to film the drive home because we're going to go straight home. Charging stops is going to be probably 9.5 hours. It's free, kind of. I use the referral points that people have used my code. Thank you very much. I use the referral points to use them for the miles, so it's really no charge. In fact, I'm coming back down here in 2 weeks, not to this place, but we're going to Universal Studios. Have a good time. We're going to stay at the Hard Rock. While you're watching this, I might be there or I might not be. Depends when you watch this. But I do recommend this place, whether you stay at a flat or the Conrad Hotel. Use my code I1Tesla. Just kidding, it doesn't work here. But again, Evermore, if you want to, bring us back. Let us stay in another flat, play some golf, or one of those houses. When those are done, I think there's 11 bedroom houses for like 13 grand or something, like 11 grand or something. It's crazy. As always, stay awesome, stay positive. Thank you for watching, and we enjoyed this place. You know, we will come back. Bad things happen sometimes, or inconvenient things happen sometimes, but you just got to realize that those are temporary. See ya.